Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Games and Things. When it comes to home theater seats, no one in East Tennessee offers as wide a selection of chairs, options, accessories as Games and Things. Big or small, simple or extravagant, whatever kind of new home theater seat you're looking for, they got them, I promise you, at Games and Things. Get out and see their showroom. You'll be there for 2 hours because it's like one big game room. You'll love it. Games and Things. Check out their home theater seats. All right. I just going to make this short and sweet here and get your guys' take. Jeremy Pruitt's second year, how much better do you feel in year two or after year two than you did after year one? Or do you?
I feel a lot better because I feel like the team's playing for him. I mean, at one point, you didn't know could he get a team to rally around him and complete a season. You questioned that at the Georgia State game even this year early on, saying, has he lost the team already? So, now you've seen buy-in, so that's a plus. You've seen guys get better. That's a plus. So a lot of things, yes, I feel better about. I still have questions. There's still not he's the guy, let's ride on him forever. Right. But, you do see a lot better than year one ending.
You could almost, I'd feel better about this question if you could split it after September. Year one plus September wasn't good. The rest of year two was pretty good. Your thoughts, how much better do you feel?
Yeah, I'm a parrot to what his answer was. It's all about the buy-in, the player connection. I've never really questioned Jeremy Pruitt's ability to coach football. Not that every decision's perfect, but he understands the game. He understands recruiting, what they need to go get. To me, that's what's next. Can you go get even more better players to try to get to where you want to go? But in terms of the connection with your roster and your program, that looks a lot better.
That's an interesting take. I think a lot of people expected top 10 recruiting classes with this staff, and right now you're top 15 if you care about rankings. So you wonder if they can get up a little higher.
Yeah, comparing where Georgia and Florida are, they're ahead of you right now.
Yeah.
And even if they don't get higher, to me, the fact that there has been a lot of individual improvement, as has been pointed out, gives me hope that even if this 3 or 4 star doesn't give him a top 10 ranking, those guys are going to get better. While I ding him for the first couple of games, because he admitted Georgia State, he didn't coach it the way he should have, and I still think the prevent defense they should have used against Brigham Young, I give him a whale of credit for what they did after that 1-4 start. So I feel better about it. But to me, the whole thing about his success as a coach at Tennessee over the next few years is going to be whether or not they can get really good play out of the quarterback.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. If I go back to early October, I didn't see anything you could hang your hat on and say this guy. I see why this guy can get it done here. I didn't see that in early October. Now I do.
Yeah, and he did that win streak they're on. It's not like they beat great teams there. But, I said going into that streak, I told somebody, well, if you're a bad team now and you beat all the other bad teams, you're a mediocre team. And for them to get to the mediocre level in year two, win a bowl game, 8-5, considering where they started, I feel better about the program. I also thought, I said it in the first segment, just with the onside kick is one example. I thought he ran the sideline better. Yeah. He looked more confident, and that's completely normal. Kirby Smart looked better in year two than he did in year one. Yep. But I thought he looked like a more mature, now it's not as fast for me this year. I thought his decision-making looked a little sharper. But all right, very good. When we come back, in case you didn't see it, and I'm sure you did and you read about it, Jeremy Pruitt, after the game, talked to his team in the locker room, and he said the next decade is going to be the decade of the Vols. All right, well, let's compare the past decades to 2020. What do we think Tennessee will do over the next 10 years? Will they get back to 60s, 70s, the 20s, the last 20s? What's that record going to be? We'll discuss that next. Come on back.